Hello, friends. My name's Michelle, and I call myself the Beauty Treasure Hunter. Today, I've got lots of treasures from the Dollar Tree. I've been collecting Dollar Tree makeup for over a year now, and I've really figured out some of my favorite things. Does this look like a full face of Dollar Tree makeup? Also, these are my lashes. So I'm going to show you how I did a lash lift. I've got some mascara testing that I did before the lash lift to show you that I really need a lash lift. And I'm missing my sectionals right now, but it did work. I don't know how long it will last, but at least I have some that you can see. So if you want to see how I got this look and what some of my favorite things from the Dollar Tree are, then hang right with me. Okay, so after a lash lift, let's see if my all-time favorite Tarte Maneater mascara looks good. I don't feel them, because I'm used to them sticking straight out. So I would tell you that this definitely looks better than with no lash lift. And if I were going to have to go without my sectionals for a while, I would definitely want a lash lift to accompany my mascara. It was fairly easy. I mean, it was awkward, but I could still see doing both eyes at the same time. The glue that came with the kit wasn't quite enough to hold my straight lashes up. Stuff all over me. So I whipped out my Ardell glue and pushed really hard to get them to stay. Okay, so I think I'll leave that on. We'll see how I like my look with just mascara on these blonde lashes. Okay, the one thing I forgot to mention is I do have a favorite mascara from the Dollar Tree, and it is Ioni, and it's the one that has the fibers. and I couldn't find mine today because I've bought extras, but I think I've given them all away and said, "Try this and see what you think." So just wanted to add that in. All right, to start with today, I have already used the new rice and probiotic sunscreen that I mentioned in my last episode, and I'll have that linked. You can find that on the Amazon, and it's like $7.98. It's really, really a good deal. My absolute favorite lip balm or conditioner is this one by La Mercerie called Perfect Hydration Lip Gloss. And it feels and tastes and smells absolutely divine. I have bought multiples of these. I'm going to use this new soothing and cooling face stick underneath my eyes today. It's not as glossy as other under eye sticks or multi-balms that I've used, but it does feel good. And I'm going to use this concealer by Ioni. It's in the fairest shade. Cool Light is what it's called. I'm going to prime my eyelids with that. It does not have a spongy doe foot. It has like a little silicone doe foot. Or it's not a doe foot, just a silicone spatula kind of thing. And I'm going to be using a new, extremely reasonable brush set that I got off of Amazon. Look at those. And the one that I'm going to use for concealer today is labeled concealer. Okay, look at this shape. It's nice and dense. This entire set, I believe, was less than $10. So look at that. Covered my veins nicely. And what's cool is when I gathered up all of my products to use, I didn't have to think, what am I going to use for this category? Because I already had favorites in each category from the Dollar Tree. How crazy is that? I think I'll go ahead and do my brows, and I have two of the same type of retractable pencil. These are kind of triangular shaped. One is by La Mercerie and the other is by Marie Claire, but I'm going to use the one by La Mercerie. This is the one that has the little paddle brush on the end. And I like the Lamination Brow Gel by BPure. It's just clear. All right, for eyeshadow, I'm going to use a combination of palettes. Two are by La Mercerie, and I want you to look at those sparkles that are in there. And the other is by LA Colors, just a nice neutral. So my favorite base shade is in this La Mercerie. I'm going to use this one right up here. And this brush, and it is labeled Blending Eye 1, I think. Okay, now I'm going to move to it says nose shadow because it's angled, but I'm going to use it with my crease color right here. Okay, now I'm going to go a little bit darker. This one has, I think maybe those sparkles I'm seeing are just from the nearby really pretty sparkle shade. I think this is a matte. And the brush I'm using is a pencil brush. Let's see, is labeled Mixed. That's what it says. The brand on this, I don't know how to say. It's MLE, MLE. I have a teeny tiny flat brush. It's a lip brush. But you all know how I like lip brushes. Still in this darkest shade. Okay, now I'm going to switch palettes, and I'm going to use the shimmer that's right in the middle of this LA Colors one. This particular one is called Tumbleweed. as a nice shimmer. And I've got two sparkles to choose from to use. Let me swipe them. This one is in, I don't know the name of this particular palette, but it's by Mercerie. This one's kind of dark. And this is a different palette by Mercerie. You can use this sparkle. So I think I'll go with the top one, although this would be really pretty on the bottom. Let me go ahead and do a little bit of that on the bottom. For this, I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just going to dab right in here. Sometimes I like to put a little extra something right below my eye. And I have this liquid shadow by Ioni, Light Shifting. That's what it says. And this is the one that kind of reminds me of Solstice from Urban Decay, that color. So sometimes I like to go just right underneath the colored part, the iris. My favorite wipes from the Dollar Tree are these by Arm & Hammer. The kids wipes, but they are the watermelon kiwi. They smell just like Glow Recipe watermelon stuff. Okay, now my favorite concealer from the Dollar Tree. Are you ready? It's by BPure. It kind of reminds me of either the Neutrogena or the NARS Creamy Concealer. I've got a really light one and looks like a fair and a light. So I'm going to swipe both of them. Okay, here's the fair and here's the light. I think I will go with fair because I think the light has a little bit more orange in it. I avoid orange like the plague. I'm going to go back to that concealer brush that I used earlier. Okay, now I'm going to do a little lining with this felt tip eyeliner by Marie Claire. Almost forgot that these are my lashes. Now for a little gel grip face primer by BPure. This is supposed to be similar to the e.l.f. grip primer. I'm just going to put that in my T-zone. And now for my very favorite base. It is this one by Candy Moyo. It's their BB cream in light 1. Here's what it looks like. Just gonna use my fingers. I love this because it really does blur. The effect it gives kind of reminds me of the blurring one from CoverGirl that is also in the tube like this. Not the milk, it's the blurring one. I'll pop it up. I like this one so much, I have backups of it. Okay, so looking down here, this is with, and this is without. I went for my second follow-up with my ENT that did my surgery, and I graduated yesterday. And we have to go back if needed. I think I still have some stitches up there that I didn't know about that will dissolve. Let me check my 10X. I'm always blown away when I look in the 10X after using this because it just disappears your pores. And they don't always have this, so when I see it and I can find light, I pick one up. $1.25, and it's as good as anything I've got. Okay, I was going to do a little bit of glow before that, and I forgot, so let's do it after. These are both by Ioni, different promotions. This one is Golden Gleam, and this one is Rose Gleam. I think I'm going to go with the rose today. I'm just going to put it everywhere that I would put highlighter, but it's not a highlighter. It's just, to give a little glow. I've got oodles of bronzer and contour to show you. The first are these sticks by LA Colors. This one is in the bronzer shade, and this one is just in the dark shade. Show you the difference. This bronzer is a nice pinky brown. Here's the dark. So I think I will use the dark on my nose. I also have this liquid bronzer, and this one is by Ioni. And here's what it looks like. Pretty dark, so I'm going to go easy on it. From the new brush set, this one is called a highlighting brush, but it's dense, so I'm going to use that to blend out here. And there are some brushes at the Dollar Tree that are my favorite. Let's see if I see any of them around here. I'll have to find them later. This is my collection of brushes that I really like from the Dollar Tree. They're all packaged separately. Really like this angled one that's smaller. Here's a bigger one that's also angled, good for blush. Here's one that's kind of shaped like it would be really good for powder. They also have a kitten paw. And I have a couple that are shaped like this that kind of look like the iconic London brushes. Oh, and they also have this nice pencil brush. So if you see these with the cream colored handles and the kind of blonde bristles, know that they are good. But the set that I'm using today is even cheaper than these when you think about it. So there are 21 brushes in this kit, and it's less than $10. It's amazing. And I'm going to use this larger kitten paw for some blush. And this was the hardest category because I've got a lot of favorites. I think we'll do a lot of swiping. This is by Ioni, the liquid blush in soft pink. It's a very pretty color. We've got two by Ioni. This first one is Gracie Coral, I think. It's the kind that you have to shake. Love that color. Really like this next one. It is Shallow Brown. I have a Blush Balm. This is also by Ioni in Natural Mauve or Mauve. Very pretty color. I think that I have a coral one too, and I don't like that color as much. And I've got a pair of these liquid blushes from LA Colors in Ciao and Grazie. I think I've used these before for you. I love to mix these two. That's Ciao. And this is Grazie. When you mix those two, I just adore that color. And another two that kind of look like those colors, still by LA Colors also, but they're gel, cream gel blush. First one is in Skinny Dip. And the second one is in Flushed with Envy. And if you mix those, you get a similar color, a little bit lighter. But the one I'm really excited about is this Bouncy Blush by Ioni. This one's in Rose Petal. So that's what I'm going to go with today. Blends very nicely. Okay, now I'm going to use this bronzer duo. I'm going to use the powder. Don't think I need the cream, but I could have used that too. Let's see. It's the cream. Very nice color. This one is in So Defined. I think there are different shades of this. And I'm going to use this flat brush. No, I'm not. If I were using the cream, this is what I would use. And I'm going to use a fluffier one. Round multifunction. So I'm going to go into the powder. Start on the perimeter. And I do have like a highlighting duo that's a cream and a powder, but I really want to show you this blush lighter from LA Colors. This one's in Captivating. I really like the way that looks, so we're going to try it. And I think I will use this little flat top brush, just called Foundation, but it's too bendy for me to use for foundation, but perfect to blend and sweep something lightly out. And now let's do some lips. The Ioni lip pencil, I love it in warm nude. I think they have like 3 different colors, but this one's my favorite. It lasts and lasts. And this is the kind of lip liner that's not going anywhere. And I do have a favorite lipstick that I have multiples of by LA Colors in the shade Bohemian. And it's a cream formula. And I've got this cute little Ioni gloss. It's kind of iridescent purple. And I also have this plump gloss by LA Colors that's kind of got some sparkle to it. I'm going to try it because I don't want to change the color of my Bohemian. Oh, what the heck. I'll let you see this one too. And it has a little silicone wand. But you can see there kind of is some purple in it. But very nice. And I could have shown you this. It says lip gloss, but it reminds me, you know, of the Maybelline Superstay matte ink. I'll swipe the matte ink that I have. That is in shade 175, Ringleader. And this one, you would look at the tube and think, ooh, that's going to be like orange. But it's not. It is the prettiest color. I think I'll add some more. Y'all ever do that? Just, you know, make your own lip concoction. Okay, now I have some Prolux powder. This is the loose powder. It does have talc, so if that bothers you, you won't want to use this. Comes with a little puff, and I'll use their puff. Just going to tap some into the cap. This one, this particular shade is in Porcelain. I also have Ivory, but I think I like this one better. It's a little bit pinkier. And I'm just going to go on the areas where my pores are showing. And I do have setting spray. This one's by Mercerie, and it is the Hydra Glow. And it doesn't have a scent. And it's a decent sprayer. It's not the finest mist, but it's decent. So this is my final look for the day. Let you see what I'm seeing. Up close and real here. feel like I have on Dollar Tree makeup, but every bit of it is. So it's fun. Once you start collecting, you will figure out which are your favorites and start using those in place of some of your high-end maybe. So thank you for watching today, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're doing good. That was grammatically incorrect. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not, hang in there. I'm thinking about you. Leave me a comment, like and subscribe. We're almost halfway there. My goal is 1,000 so I can be monetized. But at 500, I think I get to start doing affiliate links, so I'll have to start working on that. Thank you for your support for my brand new little channel. I really appreciate your watching and commenting, and I hope you see me next time.